performance today?
It was big time. It was a big time performance. You know, I don't know. We had a lot of intensity. We were excited about the game. It's fun to get out there and just play with the guys and just kind of get a feel for, you know, an in-game situation. So it was fun, and it's always good to win. You never want to be a loser.
What do you think of the atmosphere here with all the fans? It just seems like this thing keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I mean, that we put ourselves in that position, though. You know, we made them come out and believe in something that USF is doing and believe in USF football. So, you know, we hope it keeps growing, and that was a big turnout for just the spring game. So we hope, you know, when the season comes, it's 60 times as many people. So it was a big turnout, and it was nice to see.
There's a lot of optimism around the team now throughout the whole spring. How do you keep the edge to keep that going into the fall?
Well, we didn't win the AAC championship, so there's always that edge. You know, last time we looked, Houston was celebrating, not us. So we didn't really do anything yet, and we lost our last game. So, you know, we got a long way to go. We know that, and we're not coming in, and the people patting us on the back, that's really just kind of irrelevant.
I mean, we've talked about the transition, a new coordinator. How many strides or how much strides did the defense make in these 15 practices?
We made tremendous strides. You look at that first scrimmage, we couldn't stop our offense at all, and we looked really bad. And I'll be the first one to say it. And we're still not great. You know, that 19-32, we don't really like that. We wanted to be 10-7, 7-7. So we got a lot of work to be done, but we have grown from that first scrimmage. We have grown throughout spring, and you know, we got to keep growing if we want to be as good as we were as a defense last year.
You had a couple of takeaways. Is that satisfying to, you know, even beyond the tackles, that you could impact the game in the way that you did?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I got to work at some of that because last year I was just kind of like a tackle guy. So, you know, I got to try to work on all phases of my game and get a little better at coveraging and open field tackling and even just tackling in general. So it was nice to get those takeaways, and it was fun.
As one of the leaders of the defense, how do you keep the guys around you at the edge that led you guys that bull shark mantra last year and keep that intensity going into next season?
Well, if we don't keep that intensity, then we're not going to be very good. We're not going to be very successful. So I think it's a lot of play. It's within you. You gotta want to, you know, keep working to be as good as you were, because we if you look at that last game, I don't even know where we finished, but I think we finished somewhere at the 50th rank. So we weren't that great of a defense last year. So, you know, we have that edge regardless, because our optimism is 10th defense in the whole country, and we haven't been there. So, you know, we set our goals on that.
They seem to be spreading enough wide receivers and tight ends even wider than they were before. You're the quarterback in the defense. How do you adjust to that when you're making calls in the fix up?
Well, it definitely puts a lot of pressure on us, especially the linebackers, because we're now, they're putting us in space, and they do a lot of reading the middle linebacker, reading the will linebacker. So, you know, we just got to have the right calls. You know, we got to switch up our 3x1 checks and stuff like that to protect us and to, you know, just protect the defense and put us in the best situation. So, you know, it's good for our offense because it's getting our athletes in space, and it makes us work as a defense. So it's good on both ends.
Thanks, Auggie.